Hi, my name is Takinder. Let's do a very simple and beautiful hairstyle today. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Um, Please subscribe to my channel so that you can see more of my work. Thank you. For this hairstyle, I'm taking a radial section from the highest point to back of the ear on both the sides. And here it is. Clip them away so that you can get a big huge back section. I washed this hair and conditioned this hair before doing this hairstyle. Now you need to take a horizontal section from top of the ear to top of the ear. It looks more like a horseshoe section, half horseshoe section. It's not horseshoe, it's horseshoe. Horseshoe section. Oh god, that's a tongue twister. Thank you. A big thanks to all of my students from Pearl Academy, FMM students. They encouraged me a lot to make my nails look so beautiful. It's all because of them. It's manicured and it's French nails. It's all because of them. Thank you so very much. Okay, and now at the back, after taking a horizontal section, like almost like a half horseshoe section, now take a vertical section and take a curling wand and wind the hair. I'm winding the hair in one direction only. All of the hair from this section, from other sections also, I'm winding in one direction, that is towards my right hand side, from left to right hand side. While you're doing this, be very careful. You need to really take care of the customer's scalp skin and other body parts because you're working with a hot tool. Don't go very close to the scalp while you're winding the hair. Keep it for 20-25 seconds, not more than that, and the temperature may be around 180. Before doing this, I have used a Schwarzkopf flat liner, which I usually use it for before pressing. The same material I have used, hairspray I have used. It gives a good and better results, and it protects the hair too. One important aspect which you need to learn while using heating rod, a curling rod, that you should know how to do the feeding technique. I don't know why they call it as feeding technique, but it's like you need to feed the air into the curling rod. Once you finish that, you go and take same width of section in the above portion it's once again a horseshoe section, half horseshoe. Make sure that you take neater and cleaner sections while you're working. That'll give you really good results, and your hairstyle also looks really well and good at the end of the hair, at the end of the styling. And take same kind of a vertical sections, and I'm winding from left hand towards the right hand side. If you learn the feeding technique, it will help you if somebody has a haircut, and if you want to use a hot tool like this and give a curls and waves, then feeding technique would really will help you. So you need to learn it. Curling tongue, you get various sizes in curling tongue. It depends upon the customer's needs and necessities, whether the customer need a smaller and thicker waves. You can use a different curling rods, different sizes. Use a pin curl pin to pin them. That means that you're cooling this hair in the same style, in the same shape. Clip them neatly, and that's the last section of horseshoe section. Oh my god. Okay. While you are doing near the ear, be very careful. Protect your ear, customer's ear, and be a little away from the roots and from the skin, bare skin, and be very attentive while you are using hot tools like this. Be very attentive. I'm sorry I'm repeating it, but we need to take care of a client's skin. Now, in this section, this is a very interesting section. It's like a boat kind of a section. This is the highest point from where you need to take like a pie kind of a sections. That means the start of the section remains the same, and the endings will almost looks like a pieces of pizzas, like absolutely like a pie, like that triangular ones. I hope you like this hairstyle. I've seen uh, people wearing this for their evening parties, reception, evening wedding receptions, cocktail parties, um, even some brides, Christian brides. You can do this hairstyle. It's very easy. Um, if you spend uh, half an hour, 20, that's more than enough to do this hairstyle. It's easy, it looks good and trendy. If you think you want to rest this rod on the head, the best thing to do is like this. Keep a comb close to the root, and you can rest the hot tool on it. But remember, the brush or a comb should be a carbon comb. It should not be a regular plastic comb. If it is a carbon comb, then it won't burn. Otherwise, it'll melt, and then you'll have more problems. So be very careful. Buy a carbon comb and use it. And it should not be metal comb. Now it's in three parts: the lower section, and the middle section, and the upper section, in three different layers. After this, we'll move towards the front. Before that, what I've done, I've used Bumble and Bumble Classic Hairspray. This is a really good hairspray. Spray this on your hair, curled hair, so that the curl, when you open this curl should stay for a longer time. So this shape remains as it is for nearly about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Now when we move towards the front, one very important thing I have done is I'm taking a box kind of a section here. To take this box kind of a section, my measurements would be always from the highest point of your eyebrow. Move 1 or 2 fingers away from the front hairline and take a box section from both the sides, and it looks like a huge rectangular box kind of a section. You can ask me a question like, if somebody doesn't have a highest point in their eyebrow, what is the next best thing to take the measurement? The next best thing would be the outer corner of your eyeball. That would be your next best thing. From there you take a section, rectangular section, and then divide that rectangular section into smaller horizontal section. Stand back at the back of the customer, and then back comb. While back combing, do it little slowly and don't do rough back combing, and make sure all the back combed hair sit very close to the scalp. We are not even touching the mid length of the hair. We are very close to the scalp. And if you want this back combing to stay for a longer hours, then spray the hair and then back comb, or back comb or then spray. And now I'm taking the last section. While I'm taking the last section, I'm doing very roughly and with just few back comb area. That means I have not done I have not completed the back combing, and I have not done full back combing in that particular area. Now I'm using Bumble and Bumble Classic Hairspray, and take a smoothing brush, something like this. This is Roots smoothing brush. This is available in Delhi. This makes your hair look neat and clean, and then comb it properly. Open all the curls and then pin this entire section using not more than 4 bobby pins, and always use ball headed ones. I'm using thicker bobby pins here. And this will sit on each other. One important thing one need to keep in mind while you're making this back combing buffo or puff, whatever you want to call it as, is the circumference of it should be really round, and if it has a depressions, please use the metal tail to lift the hair and make it proper, a rounder circumference. In this hairstyle, the most important thing is doing this back combing and fixing this puff. And whatever hair is left after doing a puff, you just swirl it in this fashion, and then use a tong to tong the rest of the hair. On all the other sides of the face. That's it, and you'll have nice and beautiful hairstyle. Accessorize this hairstyle with you can do it with a headband or a diamante clip or flowers, fresh flowers also. Thank you for watching my video, people. Take care. Love you. Bye.